Before we get started, purity cleanse. Mob's son is admiring a beautiful woman on a beach when a dodgy business deal goes wrong. Mob daddy is shot through the heart. Mob's son is wounded but not killed. 5 years later, an adequate amount of time to deal with grief and get some therapy, right? I guess not. We see Massimo asserting his power, much changed by his father's death, or exactly the same, because who really knows? The girl on the beach, Laura, returns to her apartment hoping for some romance with her boyfriend, but he'd rather be a couch potato, so she takes matters into her own hands. Meanwhile, Massimo is having the flight attendant take matters into her mouth. It's Laura's birthday, she's embarrassed and feels ignored by her boyfriend throughout the trip. In search for the bathroom, she runs into Dracula. I mean Massimo.
Are you lost, baby girl?
Later, she goes for a stroll throughout the city because who doesn't wander the streets late at night by themselves? She's kidnapped and knocked out. This happens a lot.
Do you want to know why you're here or not?
Massimo explains why he kidnapped her.
My heart stopped. I saw you. I was looking for you around the world.
He plans to keep a prisoner for
365 days.
Until she falls in love with him, because wooing her would have been too much effort.
If next year on your birthday nothing changes, I'll set you free.
When Laura tries to tell him where to go, like a normal person, Massimo threatens to harm her family and shows her photographs of Martin's infidelity and tells her a breakup letter was delivered to him on Laura's behalf, so that's taken care of. He reassures her,
I won't do anything without your permission.
Okay. When Laura tries to escape, she witnesses Massimo and his gang executing a rival gang member who was caught selling underage girls to a brothel. Because Massimo's all about respecting women and consent. Laura faints again. Massimo tries to take Laura shopping, which doesn't go so well. Think Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman, but it's a horror movie. Laura tries to get the attention of the police, but it's pretty clear Massimo has everyone in his pocket. At this point, Laura gives up all hopes of escaping.
Are you lost, baby girl?
Laura tries to provoke Massimo by wearing sexy clothes and flaunting around. She tries to tease him and it gets a little too risky when he ties her to a bed and makes her witness some, because apparently that will help her fall in love with him. You know how the love languages go. Words of affirmation, gift giving, bondage. When Laura flirts with a rival mafia guy, all hell breaks loose. He gropes her, Laura fights. Massimo and his gang pull out their guns. Off-screen, Massimo shoots the guy in both hands, which incites a mafia war, because shooting someone's hands is a big no-no in the big book of mafia. Mario tells Massimo to get rid of Laura. He says no. Laura tries to apologize. Massimo blames her. They start to fight. She falls off the boat, because arguments cause women to lose their balance. That's pretty much all it takes for Laura to decide she wants the D. Then they spend the next couple of hours indisposed, sexy dance, because what would a movie be without one? In walks Anna, who insists she is Massimo's true love and will kill Laura. Massimo hits it and quits it.
There's an apartment waiting for you in Warsaw.
Laura reconnects with her friend, Olga, who makes no attempt to call the police or read her the definition of Stockholm Syndrome. She gets her drunk and a makeover. While clubbing, Laura runs into Martin. He tries to win her back, but Massimo is unexpectedly waiting at Laura's apartment and tells Martin to go.
You look stunning, baby girl.
You look stunning, baby girl.
Angry about being abandoned, Laura slaps and pushes Massimo. She's breaking all the rules.
Don't provoke me.
Violence is apparently a turn-on. While doing the dirty, Laura opens up Massimo's shirt and sees the bruises all over his torso as a result of the mafia war. Nothing says I love you like I killed a bunch of mobsters.
I don't need 365 days.
Because I love you.
Who needs 365 days when you've got 2 weeks of violence? The following morning, Laura awakes to find a ring on her finger. Surprise! More shopping, because that's the only quality time they've ever spent together. Back in Italy, Mario informs Massimo of rising tensions while they've been in Poland. Don't you hate it when the second you're on vacation, work calls in with a problem? Laura confesses to Olga that she's pregnant, who urges her to call Massimo right away. Meanwhile, Mario receives a call from an informant that the rival mafia family is about to kill Laura. Laura's car enters a tunnel but does not come out the other side. Mario rushes to find Massimo, just as his call gets cut off from Laura. Realizing what just happened, Massimo breaks down. It's okay. A police car is blaring at the entrance of the tunnel.